Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl and her son Toby. Say hello, Toby.
Hello.
Are we gonna be shy? We want to talk.
Yeah,
we want to talk confidently in front of the camera. We're just going hello. We're talking about a very important issue today, guys. If you've not yet subscribed, what do you say? Subscribe. Hit on the subscription button there, and if you hit on the bell sign, you get notification whenever I post my videos. So a lot has been happening in the last couple of days on top of the coronavirus and everything that's happened with people losing their jobs, a lot of people dying from Black African background and Afro-Caribbean background, African American background. Then we had this very explosive incident that happened in the US, which has now not only happened in the US but also filtered to the UK, and that is what happened to George Floyd. And we want to talk about Black lives today because it seems like it's something that we need to just touch on, because there's no way, if we were in Africa, we'd say, okay, probably we have other issues that are not related to racism and all that. But as long as you live in the abroad and you've got children, like I've got my sons, one of who is here now, there's no way I can say that we've never had any issues with race. I think we've done one video about this before, didn't we? No, we did. We did a video about, the experiences living in this country, and, well, I talked about, going to school for you, walking to school and back, and how you've been racially abused and all that.
I don't remember doing this.
Oh, yes, we did. The video is definitely somewhere in my channel. Maybe you've forgotten. So, I posted something on my community page today where I was asking if it's possible for Black people to unite, and it's got a lot of codes in that post, and it's called the Black Code, where it says we should stop killing one another, we should stop stealing from one another, we should stop selling drugs to one another, and a whole lot of things written there. And I was asking, is it possible? Can this really happen? A lot of people were skeptical about it, but we still need to talk about Black unity. We need to talk about Black unity, because I tell you guys, until we are united, this oppression will never end. We need to come together to be united and to be a force to reckon with, and then the oppression will slowly but gradually go. So what do you feel about what's been happening in the US now? And it's happened in London as well. There was demonstration last weekend. People were in Trafalgar Square. There's another one they are planning for Hyde Park. I think it's this weekend. Someone sent me the invite. Is it this weekend?
Yeah, I think it's on the 6th.
On the 6th. Tomorrow, that's Saturday, is the 6th of June. That's the Hyde Park one that they are demonstrating against.
No, it's tomorrow. That's it.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's 5th.
Is the 5th or 6th?
Tomorrow's 5th, then after the day.
Oh, that's Saturday, yeah. Right. So how do you feel about that? Tell me. You've been watching a couple of videos and you've been very expressive about, your feelings about it and why you feel, Black people experience all these things, and police brutality, especially police brutality to Black people.
I feel like it's unfair to like Black people.
Be looking at me. Be looking
to
at
treat
me.
someone.
Because you are not confident. Look at the way we are doing.
Okay. To treat someone just because of their skin color or their descent or their race is just horrible. It's horrible. Don't understand how you think somebody else is lesser than you just because they have a different
skin tone.
Yeah.
And you saw that video of George Floyd when the police was trying to arrest him. What the policeman did, the white policeman, the way he was kneeling and that was very hard to watch. It was really, really hard to watch, especially when we heard later that he's passed on. And then you see all these other videos of white people being arrested, and they treat them as if they are not criminals.
I think the thing was George Floyd was arrested for
forgery,
accusation of using a fake banknote. Yeah, then a man who shot 20 a white man who went with a gun, he shot 20 people, he was arrested calmly.
Yeah. You see that even here in London. I mean, there was a video that somebody shared with me a couple of days ago where this guy, this happened in the UK. That's why I say that we share, I mean, it may not be as bad as the US, whereby the US is always like they are killing and all that. But still, the problem exists here as well. And this black boy that was going to be arrested, and you saw, I could see the policemen. It was about 3 policemen that were white and 1 black one. And all of them were tasing this boy at the same time. All 4 of them were tasing him. I'm like, every one of you has to tase this one person at the same time. I mean, just the incredible amount of force that they use when it comes to a black person is like kill, destroy. Something to harm. It's always something to harm. It's not, you know, I don't even know. Honestly, I've not really said anything. Somebody sent me an email. One of my Obodos here sent me an email and said, Auntie B, you should say something about it and why, you know, the oppression of black people and why we black people need to, you know, keep looking inwards, looking for African unity, looking for black unity, and also looking to make our continent better, how we can go back home. Because is this, and what she raised, the question she raised in that email is that, is this the West, is it going to, are we ever going to be loved? Are we ever going to be respected and treated as human beings in the West? That's a very, very valid question. Because this has been ongoing. I mean, it was worse years ago, but it's still there and it's still bad. It's still very, very bad. Just a black kid just walking. If you have a child that is, you've got a son, you're worried when they walk to school. I worry about these ones when they go to school. I worry about what somebody is going to say to them if they have an encounter with the police, what it's going to be like, the way they are going to treat them just because of the color of their skin. And if they will be misrepresented or somebody will just accuse them of something that they know nothing about because they feel all black people, all black boys look alike. You've had an experience with the police last year. Tell us very quickly about it.
So, I'm coming out of the cinema now.
With your friends? It was summer last year.
Yeah, summer last year. Actually, was it summer?
Yeah, it was summer last year.
So I'm coming out of the cinema now, and all of them, like, police just come up to us. I don't understand. You come up to me and say that I fit the
description. That's the word. You fit the description
of someone who had just committed robbery, like armed robbery, I think, on like a civilian, and I'm just like, didn't you not just see us come out from the cinema? We can show you our tickets.
And you were with your friends,
I was with my friends. He still didn't want to listen. Then he searched all of us, and in the end he found nothing. He saw nothing, and they just left.
And these are children. They are children. Police are frisking children, searching them, and, you know, trying to, I don't know what they were trying to achieve, just because they think they fit the description of somebody that they are looking for. I don't know what it is with white police that they feel like every black child, every black man is, you know, look like every other. Isn't that even racist for you to say we all look alike? It's racist to say that. I mean, what is happening today now? Somebody sent me a video and was saying that, oh, black people in the US are looting. They are looting shops and they are stealing trainers. They are stealing this, they are stealing that. And I'm like, oh, that whatever be the case, this is disgraceful. They shouldn't be doing this. I just told her, say, I disagree with you. I don't agree with what they are doing, but you should be talking about the...
You can understand.
No, you should be talking about what led to it. You cannot talk about something happening without talking about what led to it.
The problem is most like white people, instead of focusing on what led to it, they're talking about what's happening now. But they don't understand why it's actually happening. They're focusing on the fact that there's riots are happening, people's properties getting damaged. But then I don't see them talking about all the other black people being wrong. That wrongdoings have been like done to them because of the color of their skin, and you can understand why everyone's going out on riots in America. I think I saw something when MLK was assassinated, the whole of America started rioting if not rioting as much as they are now, if not even more.
That's JFK. Is it JFK you're talking about?
Martin Luther King.
Oh yeah.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it took, on the 6th day, that's when the Civil Rights Act was put into place.
So now people are reacting to the riots, but what led to the riots? That's the question you should be asking. So that person that sent me that video, I said, please, I disagree with you. I don't want to talk about race because the issue of race is always very delicate. A lot of black people do not even understand it. And I don't claim to have all the answers or understand, especially when it comes to racist or racial relationship in America, because that one is just so complicated. It's complex. The history of how black people have been treated from the very, very beginning. And unfortunately, some black people don't even see it that way. They see it as, oh, how can they be doing this? How can they be doing? What led to the riots? That's what you should be asking. Why are people behaving like this? How long are you going to keep oppressing people? There's just a limit to what people can take. I said to that person that sent me the message, I said, you know what? There's a saying in Africa that if you push a goat, you know goats, they don't bite. In Africa, they live at home. They breed them, just like, you know, they live in the community. But a goat, or a sheep that live among people, if you push them to the wall, they'll bite. They'll become like a dog and bite. But what led to that biting is the pushing. So people need to look at what is pushing people to how they are behaving. Now don't look at what they are doing now. Oh, they are doing this, they are rioting, they are burning down, they are doing this, they are doing. Well, how long can they take it? How long can you continue to treat people like this? You continue to treat people like they are not human beings. They are double standards. Like America, there are two sides to it. I saw something that a journalist posted on social media, and she was like, I cannot believe this is America. I said, why are you so surprised? It's like you need to look deep at the history. You need to look deeply at, you know, all the pretenses. And then Donald Trump is not helping matter again. Your president is not helping matter again, sadly, with the way the country is completely divided. I'm not an expert in your politics, but all I want to say is that when you continue to treat people, you continue to oppress people, you treat them that they are less than human, you continue to kill, maim, and oppress, one day they will arise. And if they arise, they will not go. There's not going to be a turning back to what they will do.
I think the death of George Floyd was the last straw.
Yeah, and you know why George Floyd's one got to that level is because people have been home. Don't forget there's coronavirus. People are already feeling very depressed, anxious. People lost their job. A lot of people lost their family members and friends, colleagues, people that they work with. And then with all this intense mental health pressure, emotional well-being under pressure, and people, you know, finances suffering significantly, you go and do something like that on video. The most painful part of that video is the Asian man that was just standing there.
Yeah. Isn't he an ethnic minority as well?
He was just standing there looking. He was just standing there looking. I'm like, wow.
I was looking at him and I was like, black people and Asian people, aren't they kind of in the same boat? I can tell you, because of this coronavirus thing, how they formed this, they've been racially attacked as well, because they're saying now your Chinese are,
oh yeah, you're the one that brought the virus.
The one that brought the virus. This and that.
Yeah.
But when someone else, you're looking at them right there, and someone else is getting the same treatment that you're getting, and you're getting mad because of you're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, he's just standing there and just looking.
Do you know, the sad thing was the people that are spectating, they can't do anything.
If they try to do anything, the other policemen would have, they would have arrested them.
Instead of George Floyd only dying, it'll be 2 deaths now.
Yeah, the only thing they could do was to record it, but don't forget that they did record it, and that was very important because the world needed to know. If that video didn't come out, they would deny it. They would cover it up. They would really, really cover it up. So yeah. So at least they spoke against it, they spoke out, but the policeman didn't listen. How do you put your nail on somebody's neck, for goodness sake? I can't breathe. Oh my God. No matter the offense, the crime that he committed, you don't treat a human being like that. You do not treat a human being like that. And, you know, I put a post there and people were saying that, you know, these people don't care. They treat their dogs better. They see black people, you know.
If it was a dog that they put a null on,
they'll be right
crazy.
Yeah, they'll go crazy for animal rights.
Yeah, animal rights. I was watching something. Toby, some YouTuber, he's in the Sidemen with KSI and all of them. He was like, "There's only two things going in your mind when there's only two possible things that will go through that police officer's mind. That I can kill this black man, and because of the higher ups, yeah, I'll get away with it, or that I don't care about my life and that I'm just gonna kill him." And he was like, the most reasonable option out of those two things is that I can kill this black man and nothing's gonna happen to me because of the way the legal system is formed and the way that how white policemen can just go and kill whoever they want and get no punishment for it or no consequence.
They get away with it. Yeah, they get away with it. There was a story a couple of years ago of a black boy that was running away and the policeman shot him in the back. And he was never persecuted for it. The list is on and on and on. I think this Judge Floyd is just the one that brought it to a boiling point of which people are saying enough is enough. Stop killing us. But I mean, before we round up, I want to talk about black unity once again. The need for us to unite as black people. It's very, very important, because if you talk about things like this, some people will argue that the way black people hate themselves, we hate one another, is also as bad. I'm not going to be one of the people that's going to say, oh, after all, black people hate themselves, so why can't white people hate us? No. You have no right to hate us, even if we hate ourselves. It's just like my son. This is my son. If I beat him at home, yeah, I'm his mom, I'm correcting him. But if he goes out there and you go and beat him, I will fight you because you become my enemy. So it's like that. So, but still, we need to work at improving relationships and helping ourselves to be more united, because black people, we too, may God have mercy. I don't know. We have a long way to go, but I just hope that the love of God will heal the hearts of men, and this evil, vile wickedness that resides in some white people's mind, God will help them to overcome it.
Can I say one more thing? One more thing. I strongly dislike when white people say all lives matter instead of black lives matter. It's like looking at two houses. One house is on fire and one house is calm, and the fire brigade comes to water down the house that's on fire, and you go to the fire brigade and say, what about my house? It doesn't make any sense. The black people are the ones
in the house that is burning.
That's burning right now, and you're talking about all lives matter. All lives will matter when black people and people of
other backgrounds,
lives matter. Then you as a white person, your life already matters.
Yeah, white privilege.
White privilege already.
Yeah.
Therefore, the only way for all lives to matter is for black lives and other skin colors lives to matter. So when they say all lives matter, it just gets me very angry and vexed. I don't understand how you can come to that conclusion of all lives matter. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. They won't say it. Some people will never say it. Unfortunately, no matter how you talk about it, you analyze it, you explain it, some white people will never see why black lives matter. But we are black and we'll continue to struggle. It might not happen in our lifetime. It might not happen in our generation or even our children's generation. But someday, the world will be a better place where they will see that black life matters, all life matters. And, black people will stop hating on black people and just, being brutally treating us in a way that we don't deserve to be treated. Yeah, so we're going to end on a positive note. What do you say?
Black lives matter.
Black life matters. Yeah, black life matters. How do you do it again? It's like this. Black life matters. Yeah, black life matters. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Leave me your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Please subscribe. And I'll speak to you in my next one. I love you. Bye-bye. Bye.